and then they lose their spiritual power. But when a child is born and born into a family with emunah, okay, and the family speaks emunah, and dad prays, and mom makes a blessing over the Shabbat candles, and dad and mom say the blessing before meals, the blessing after meals, and the baby hears it. The baby hears it. There's a classic story that the Lazer Rebbe told me about the Bnei Yisachar, Reb Tzvi Elimelech of Dinov. He was a great Hasidic rabbi. He was one of the great Hasidic Kabbalists. And when his grandchildren were weeks old, he sat them in his lap while he would learn Ari, while he would learn Kabbalah. And he would learn the Kabbalah out loud. So one day his Rebbitzin came in and she said to him, well, why are you doing this? The child doesn't understand. He said, the child doesn't understand, but the neshama understands. The neshama understands. And this neshama of a child, the child's neshama is, you might see a 2-year-old toddler, but that neshama could be on its umpteenth go-round, and very much that child prays. That child prays when it goes to sleep, and the soul comes out, it prays. And from the souls of these unborn babies and these babies, and that they're growing up with emunah, Hashem gets such gratification. And Hashem creates power, a spiritual force, a spiritual power from their prayer. This is something, it's difficult. It defies logic. Forget about logic. Okay, you can see this is, it's not Mother Goose land. This is in Kabbalah. It's in the Gemara, and this is something, and King David codifies it right here. And he says, that the prayers of the unborn and the little babies, Hashem has formed the strength to neutralize tormentors and to avenge the enemy. And that's why we say, don't ever, ever do anything to disrupt little kids learning Torah. Because the power of their prayers, and somebody that needs salvation, we get little kids to say prayers, little kids, because these are from souls that have not sinned. The prayers of the little kids, even from their neshamas, come from clean, pure neshamas. They haven't done anything wrong. They don't have any jealousy. They don't have any maliciousness. They haven't stolen from everyone. And this is so pure. Okay, this is something very deep. I'm going to leave it at that. But this is the power of the prayer. Now, what does that obligate us? It obligates us to raise our children in an environment of emunah. Not only that, when mom is expected, get all anger out of the house. Really talk emunah, talk everything, and so much. The unborn hears everything that's going on. Here's not only that the unborn, here's the thing, when somebody, for example, mom has anxiety, the bloodstream, but even any psychiatrist or any gynecologist, obstetrician would explain this affects the embryo. This affects the embryo. When mom is uptight and she has the stress hormone flowing through her, that puts a baby at stress. But when mom has a good hormone, she's got endorphins flowing for her, she's got emunah and creating, this affects also. This affects also. And it's so very important. Just I've been saying this because this is pikuach nefesh. This is mamash preserving life. Okay. So we continue on to verse 4. And King David is